Right, you lot. So since I got bowel cancer, it's really important that for me personally that I get my digestion and foods and everything that I'm putting in my body that covers food, you know, water or liquids and supplements, that I get those really spot on. And there's some easy things that I can share with you that might potentially give you something to think about and maybe help you put into practice. So one of the simplest things, which Mr. Ian Bell had me do almost from the get-go when I got out of hospital, was to have warm water with ginger root cut up into it with every single meal. So I'm going to do that just now. So I've just got, this is organic ginger root, not the powdered form. The non-processed form of any foods is always much more nutritional and much better for you, and the organic is even better. So basically, to make it, you're just cutting slices so that the freshly cut ginger is exposed. Like you can see there, it's a lot brighter yellow than the underside, which got cut yesterday. So it's much fresher, and it just gets sliced and put into my glass, which I think these glasses hold about 250 mils, so that's enough for me. You don't want to have so much water that during your meal you're absolutely bloated because your stomach's full just of liquid. So basically it's just the cut ginger. Don't be stingy. You know, there's plenty of ginger to go around, with some warm water. This is like partially boiled, and that's it. So you just drink that with every single meal. There's a couple of main reasons and benefits to doing this. Obviously, regardless of whether it's warm or whether it has ginger, it provides you with another opportunity for you to stay hydrated and keep your body topped up with its most essential and required substance, which is H2O water. Believe it or not, in Asia, so in places like China and Japan, this is standard. This is part of the daily habits. When you have a meal in China or in Japan, they will serve warm water with your meal. It's kind of like tea, but rather than it being like our traditional tea that's strong, they just have a couple of leaves, and they basically do that because warm water really helps aid digestion. It helps break food down and helps break supplements down, and means that your body's not having to expend so much energy to break all those foods down. And if you're saving energy there, then it can use that cellular energy in other places like regeneration, fighting off disease and illness. So there's an efficiency piece to it as well. Yes, for those that work with me on all things process improvement and efficiency, having warm water helps efficiency in your body. Got to get that in there. And warm water's actually absorbed twice as quick as cold water in your body. So if you're dehydrated and you need a top up quickly, then warm water will be absorbed in half the time of cold water. So those are some of the benefits in terms of the warm water things. Got a bit of ginger. Not too bad to eat it just as the root form. The ginger's in there for a couple of reasons. Ginger has, at a chemical level, ginger has antibacterial qualities and properties which when taken in root form, helps you fight infection and bacteria that might have entered your body. So, you know, turbo boost for antibacterial, helps fight infection. It's also anti-inflammatory at a cellular helps your body at a cellular level. So if you've got DOMS after doing exercise, which is delayed onset muscle soreness, so anybody that's been to the gym, hasn't been in a while, beats it in the gym, and the next day you can't walk, or you're walking like a cowboy, or you can't lift your arms because your muscles are so sore, or you can't sneeze because your abs are aching, or if you have things like arthritis, then ginger helps your body to reduce that inflammation, and helps it repair itself and come back down to what it should normally be like. There's lots of other properties of ginger as well, which I'm not going to cover off here because there's loads of research on it, to do with helping with nausea, digestion, releasing gas in the bowels, and so on. So yeah, that's just a little insight into one of the things that I've been doing 3 times a day since day one, and will continue to do until for the rest of my life. Even in restaurants now, I'll be asking for some warm water with my meal. So yeah, see what you think. I hope that was helpful, and yeah, cheers.